Hi, my name is Tracey Breeden. I just got through watching the video with Will, so I'm jumping right into it. No filters, no AI, no nothing. It's just me. Not great lighting, but here we are. Definitely love the video. I love the mission of this organization. I think what really stands out to me, I'm not going to go over my resume. You've got my resume. I've answered a lot of your questions. I think I'm certainly have the experience that you're looking for. And coming from policing, where I had a community collaborative approach, was definitely known as a leader with integrity in that space, which is a broken system and certainly has done a lot of harm in our communities. And so I came out of that space and found myself at Uber and eventually the vice president at Match Group over safety and social advocacy. I led women's safety and gender-based violence programs at Uber, but I go where I can make impact. And I'm very good at making impact because I know how to build teams and programs, and I know how to empower people and how to build community. And so I love also the focus on transparency and accountability because, not only do many of the organizations and companies out there, when I go looking for my next place I can make impact, I want a forward-thinking organization or a company that is going to demonstrate transparency and accountability and is going to prioritize being an ethical organization. I helped develop all the partnerships that Uber had in the social advocacy space that were focused on safety and inclusion. And I ran into a lot of organizations that were not ethical and not using the funding ethically. I managed $10 million in funding a year that I would give to organizations across the world at Uber and at Match Group. I saw that, and I don't want to work with an organization that did those things, and I would hold them accountable. They would lose their funding. But I also don't want to be in a corporation that is not known for that as well as I go forward. So I love that is foundational to this organization as you start to build, and I'm a builder. I was the first head of safety and social advocacy at Match Group. I built a centralized team and program from the ground up. And I love to build for impact, and I love to leverage technology, and certainly was very instrumental in a lot of the technology that was developed at Uber as well as at Match Group. Now, when it comes to international development experience, I think I've already talked about that. I've got a lot of that. I have done it in a big way at both of those organizations on all the continents that they operate in. When it comes to blockchain technology, definitely I'm familiar with it. I have a lot of knowledge about it. I haven't worked directly with it. However, I was involved in the testing at Match Group when we were testing blockchain technology around identity verification. Would it be a good safety or a security feature? Also in-app payments, those type of things. So there was a lot of conversation about that. And as an executive, I was certainly involved in that because we were looking at the connection to dating in the metaverse. And so we never went in that direction, but there was a lot of testing that was done and there was a lot of conversation around it. And certainly I'm familiar with it, but I've been in the tech space for a long time. Oversaw a product team with an engineering team, and again, was very instrumental in rolling out a lot of technology and leveraging technology to create impact. So, here's the deal. I have a vision. I'm over 4 minutes, but I'm going to tell you this. I have a vision, and that is I've always had this vision to create safe spaces, but to create an authentic, respectful, and equitable world. And we have such an opportunity to do that with technology today. So I would love to continue having conversations with you. Maybe you're a good fit for me. Maybe I'm a good fit for you. But I'm looking for a place I can create impact from an organization that is grounded and rooted in their values and leading ethically and morally in this space, while also creating amazing impact and building community across the world. So thank you. And let's have another conversation.